Stick around. Coming up next, Sweet Dan Sweet is going to review FF #1 from Marvel Now. Right after this. Here at Alternate Reality, less is always more, because all new comics are always 15% off here at Alternate Reality. Every day for everyone. Unlike other stores, I have knocked 15% off the cover price of every new comic that's ever walked out the door here, going all the way back to when I first opened in 1994. So why shop anywhere else when you can come down here and save 15% off every day for everyone at Alternate Reality?
Sweet Talking Comics with Sweet Dan Sweet. Sweet.
We only feel alive when we criticize. He couldn't stay gone forever. Dan Sweet reviews FF #1, Marvel Now.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for... It's Sweet Dan Sweet! Oh, that can only mean it's time for Sweet Talking Comics with Sweet Dan Sweet, and it's coming to you from Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics, especially FF #1, are always 15% off every day for everyone. Dan is here to review the new Marvel Now title, FF #1. Now, this is not like the old FF #1, the one that Mr. Hickman did
from a year ago.
Which ran for about a year and a half. It was just canceled like a month and a half ago.
Well, in favor of a relaunch, they were getting their ducks in a row.
In favor of the relaunch, but now it's a brand new FF, same idea, Future Foundation, but with a whole new creative team.
Yep.
And they are
Matt Fraction and Mike Allred, and it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the review.
Okay,
We're finished.
Well, that's it. Stop at the store's website.
I come back. I hit him hard. I hit him quick. No.
What is so awesome about this book?
I was not at all in favor of a revamp Marvel Now version of FF. I had immensely enjoyed what Jonathan Hickman had done previously.
Yeah.
And I was afraid that they were going to take away everything that I like about the book and fill it full of stuff that I think is crap. Mm-hmm. And I didn't do any of that.
It's not a major retool of the idea.
No, it's the same concept as the
Foundation.
Creation. It's Reed Richards' Future Foundation, his attempt to fix the world by focusing future generations of genius in one direction. Mm-hmm. You know, teaming them up. It's a collective of brainiacs. From Bentley 23, a clone of the Wizard, to Dragon Man, the android superintelligence,
to a bunch of the little mole guys.
Moloids.
I forget, moloids.
Ultra intelligent moloids.
Yes.
Some Uhari, who are like fish people, I guess.
Of course, Reed and Sue's two kids.
Reed and Sue's two kids, one of the Power Pack kids, a member, a little girl from Wakanda. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome, though, and they didn't fool with something that wasn't broken.
Right.
They simply allowed a new writer and a new artist to come in and play with the toys in the toy box, kind of as is, while doing their own thing. The biggest difference is going to be the inclusion of the 4 new temporary Fantastic Four replacements.
Well, they're only going to be replacements for 4 minutes.
Get it? See the cohesion there? They're the fill-in 4. They're there for 4 minutes.
And we're not going to tell you why, because you need to go out and buy the book. But really, Reed is only going to tag them for 4 minutes. I think it'll go on a little bit longer than that in Marvel time, or in our time, I should say. But it's going to be 4 minutes in the comic.
I'm assuming it's going to be longer in comic book time too.
Yeah.
I think that's like 4 panels.
Well, you sort of get the feeling that that's an accident waiting to happen.
Oh, sure.
Hey, it's 5 minutes. Where are they?
That's going to be the panel. It's like 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, no minutes.
Yeah.
1 minute after.
What do we do?
Oh, crap.
What do we do?
Well, they're going to continue to be the Fantastic Four. I mean, it's Ant-Man, Scott Lang, recently returned from the dead after Avengers Children's Crusade, which saw his daughter die at the hands of Dr. Doom, I think.
Which they talk about in the book.
They do touch on it, and I actually...
Yeah, it's not blown away, it's there.
I didn't really ever care for Scott Lang. Ant-Man, Hank Pym was really the thing when I was a kid, and then... lately it was Eric O'Grady. So when I heard they were going to have Scott Lang in the book, I was kind of like, eh. But the dynamic between him and a group of children after recently losing his own daughter is, like, really kind of powerful. And it's something that totally, like, I just completely didn't realize.
And that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Because he really did just lose his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And he's this dad now who the worst thing a dad can ever have happen to him, any parents can ever have happen to him, is to lose your child.
Yeah.
That's happened to him. And then Reed comes to him and says, I got all these genius kids.
Could you babysit
Somebody
for me?
needs to watch them.
Oh, stuff.
And he goes, oh.
Yeah.
No. But he changes his mind.
She-Hulk. Jennifer Walters,
She-Hulk.
who looks really hot when illustrated by Mike Allred.
Well, that's something I wanted to get to. The biggest change that you're going to notice in this book is Mike Allred is the artist.
Yeah.
And it's very jarring if you read the old FF, okay, the way the new art style is of Mike Allred.
It is and isn't. FF started with Juan Bobbio on pencils, and his pencils were maligned by critics. Not critics, I'm sorry, but by fans. Internet critics. The faceless internet demon who doesn't attach, a real
Talking
name,
about you!
a moniker of some snazzy, dirty words thrown together in a really clever way. They all hated Juan Bobbio's art. It was really off the cuff and definitely not like a Marvel House style. So they ended up finishing, I think, with Nick Dragata, who was on the Joe Casey Vengeance miniseries. And that guy kicked all sorts of ass on the book. Mike Allred is not a far cry from Nick Dragata. I
thought it was kind of jarring. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad.
But
I thought it was kind of jarring from what there was.
Well, and you
It'll
have to
take a minute or
realize
two to get used to.
the sister book is Mark Bagley.
Yeah.
So you kind of have this return to a Marvel House style on both titles.
There's sort of a simpatico there between the
Yes.
two of their styles.
And I like it. I think Mike Allred does a great Jen Walters. I think his Medusa is awesome.
Who's also in the team.
We get a very classic looking thing with the big eyes. Very like I don't know, man. Just everything about this book reminded me of old stuff I read as a kid.
Allred's style is reminiscent of Kirby, but only vaguely. Only vaguely. His style does not have the dynamism that Jack Kirby did, but it sort of, kind of looks like it, but not really.
It's definitely. I mean,
the dynamism is obviously not there. His work is a lot stiffer.
the interesting thing about Marvel now is that it's been building on 8-9 years of established continuity.
Yeah.
And as it's gone along, it's kind of harkened back to things that happened a long time ago. The style of Daredevil has changed. Books like Hawkeye or Iron Fist that were really classically sort of in line with what Marvel was doing before, forever and a day ago. While some companies move away and want to look more like 90s Image or late 90s Marvel with what they have going on, Marvel is actually like embracing classic comic culture to me. And this is this is tip top. I think this was not a book that I was afraid of or in any way not looking forward to, but I'm definitely surprised by it.
Yeah.
I think this is an underdog of Marvel now.
Okay. So, thumbs up?
2 thumbs up. 3
2
if you
thumbs
count
up.
yours. 4 if you count both of yours, and 5 Jeffy!
You can't get better than that! Go to the store's website, though, and read all the news that Bo sends me that I post up there, like Marvel news, and the reviews this man here occasionally drops off.
I might get around to one
He
day.
might get around to one day.
I'm not promising anything.
And you're probably asking where's the store's website at. Sarah!
Okay, since you can't hear it the first time, I'm going to slow it down for you now. www.myalternatereality.com. I'm not going to spell it next time.
So stop off at the store's website, check out all his news, and all his reviews, and all of Bo's news. It's been a while, you haven't been here.
My reviews are like news. They're like editorial section.
Until next time, though, this is Comic Book Man.
This is Sweet Dan Sweet!
Saying, bye!
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.